Hello everyone and welcome to the Day 3 stream for my Pokemon Emerald Randomizer Nuzlocke. If you have not seen Day 1 or 2 and you don't want to be spoiled, I suggest you go to my YouTube channel and watch the Day 1 and 2 streams there, because quite a lot of things have happened. We got some new Pokemon in the last episode, evolved something, the gym leader fought Roxanne, which was very frightening. So if you want to watch that first, go to the Day 1 and 2 videos on my YouTube channel, Aqua1993. And in case you're still here, let's get on with Day 3. Recap, what do we have on our team? Cheese, which used to be a Lotad, has evolved into a Bayleaf with chlorophyll, which works in the sense that it's a grass type, and quite a few grass types do have chlorophyll, but I don't have any way to set up sun. Also, because it was a Lotad, it could get grass and water moves that happen to only get water moves, even the one by level up. So it's Hydrocat and Muddy Water, Water Pulse, and Clamp for Jesus' moveset at this time. Plushy, the Slugma, which we caught in the previous episode as well. We will be trading Plushy in this episode. In this stream. We have Tiffany, the Swinub at level 15. Lord Carp, the Magikarp at 16, our starter. And then currently the Pokemon with the highest stats and also the highest level at 17, Bob the Slowking. And I almost forgot Luna at level 5, our little Cleffa. We also have Heather the Azuro, who is in the box, so we do have a reserve at this time. Luna has the EXP share, even though I don't intend to really use Luna in battles, but I do want to up Luna a few levels. Not really to increase her friendship, although I guess it works for that too. I want to use Luna to help weaken Pokemon to be able to help catch them, but at level 5 and at the stats it has, it would get taken down really quickly, especially if we obviously get to later areas and the Pokemon become higher level Pokemon. So that's why I want Luna to get a little bit stronger. Once Luna's up a few levels, I haven't decided how far, Plushy will be the one to get the EXP share. Now we do have the Old Rod, right here. And using the Old Rod, we can fish in Petalburg City and catch a Pokemon there. We could also immediately do so on Route 106 and 107, the routes north and east of Dewford. I'm not really sure I want to do that, considering I already have a pretty nice spread of Pokemon types at this time. I want to go to Petalburg. I feel like that's a good, nice decision. I don't want to wait with the others, I think, until a bit later. But we'll see. Maybe I'll change my minds later on. Something I want to check to be completely safe. I'll go to the page on Brawly. Brawly, yeah, just to remind myself, his highest level Pokemon is a level 19 Pokemon. He has 2 level 16s and then a level 19 Pokemon. If you're wondering why I may sound tired or I talk a bit slower, I went for a run for the first time in 2 years, for a serious run. And yeah, it was pretty darn tiring. I overestimated what I could still do. Did take it easy, didn't completely overexert myself. But it was definitely tiring, and I'm still, like, not really feeling it in my muscle, but in general, in my body, I do feel pretty tired. Let's, we started the day 2, I'm pretty sure, with the evolution of... Was that the evolution of Bob? Yeah, that was the evolution of Bob. We started and ended that day with an evolution. That just feels weird, because we had Bob for so long as a Slowking. But yeah, we did stream for a long time on day 2, so... Petalburg City. What Pokemon could we get in Petalburg City? Weedle. It evolves quickly. It evolves in 1 level time. I don't really intend to use Weedle unless it evolves into something awesome, but considering it's so close to evolution, I will, just to see what it becomes. I think this is actually a pretty nice level to help weaken the thing. However, Bug and Poison type, things like Sludge Bomb being impossible, she's weak to it. I don't really want to go for that. gonna use to weaken it? What are we going to use? I guess we're just gonna go Lord Carp and see how far we can get with Arm Thrust. And hopefully not making the same mistake we did with Why Not. Smog. Okay. Every move it has now, it'll have when I catch it, and therefore one of the moves I get to use. So preferably, they're good moves. The good ones are more risky, I guess, to take me out. No, it's also not very effective against the box, so this is gonna do 1 damage every time. Yeah, that's like an aim with fire. Horn attack. I feel like Horn attack's too risky with a crit. Oh, we're not gonna get far with this. Tiffany's Icy Wind? String Shot. Haven't seen a good move yet. But they might still have it. Might have a Blast Burn Offensive. Actually, Tiffany is weak to all 3 of the regular starter types. Think about it. Anyway, Icy Wind. That was too risky with the crit as well. Like, it worked, but I shouldn't have done it. That's why I need Pokemon to help weaken it at a decent level, because some Pokemon are too strong, even if they have good moves. Like, or even weaker moves to help do it. It's too risky sometimes. And I want to have my main things, have things for battling, not for catching. Anyway. Weakening worked. Try to catch it. And then we get to name this thing. Another female. I don't want too many human names. Doesn't make a lot of sense, but Goomba. The enemy from... Got it. Stomach kinda hurts. As long as I breathe calmly and drink sometimes, I should be fine. Anyway. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, Goomba. Immediately going to heal these 2 Pokemon up. You're gonna see what the final move is, what the ability is on Goomba. And then we'll put it in the team instead of Slogma. Level it up 1 level. See what it evolves into, maybe then evolve it again if it's really close to evolution. And then decide do we want to keep it on the team or not, because I do want to train Cleffa up a bit. Wait. Oh, it seemed like one of them was in caps, wasn't it? Plus! Yeah, that's... There's a decent amount of double battles, I guess, possible in this game, but one, we need a Pokemon with minus first to really make use of that. And at the same time, due to the Nuzlocke, I'm gonna try and avoid a lot of double battles and do them as singles where possible. Not sure what that is. I think it's Gen 4 Plus. Excuse me. And Gen 4 Plus, it shows you with colors what is increased and what is decreased. Easier to see. Smoke, sludge, strength. Boo, that is bad. Not even damaging book move. I think it's just thrash. That is pretty bad. So unless it evolves into something amazing, I don't think I want it. I'll keep it for a reserve. You never know what I could get into. What moves I could learn. Because I haven't checked yet. Purely based on its moves, I don't like it. So I said that I was gonna train Luna, but it's gonna be Goomba instead, considering he's so close to she's so close to evolution. You have to remember, Goomba's a she. Let's put her from the party. What are the items for the others? Let's see. Amulet coin, King's Sword, and quick collectors. Slow. 20, 35, 24. Okay. Lord Garp, however, has the King's Sword because I want to make use of the speed. Charcoal. Oh yeah, charcoal's for slug. Also, I'm purposely not putting Weedle on the card yet because it's not officially part of my main team. Like, Cleffa, I guess, isn't one of the battling Pokemon either, but I feel it's still part of my main team, and the current intention is to put Goomba back in the box and get Slugma back once it's evolved. Hope my sleepyhead doesn't lose me a Pokemon. It's gonna take a while if I stay here. Hey, Johnny Bob. Where do we go? Catch a Pokemon in on that route, but not yet. Maybe later. If I feel I have a lack of Pokemon, or if I decide on it for a different reason. I think I'll wait until like surf for good rods, so I'll catch the rest. Oh, you have Aeroblast as well. This is even more dangerous. know I can take it out in one shot, and I was faster last time. What if I'm suddenly faster and I use Arrow Blast? It's too risky. Goomba is evolving. Let's see what we get. What are you going to evolve into? Could be anything as long as it's not a legend. Don't tell me it's Silcoon. Because then I have to think about what to do with Dupe's Claws. Let it be Cascoon. It's Cascoon, okay. It's not Kakuna, it's Cascoon. In that case, we're leveling it up one more level. Okay, well Cascoon's not going to learn a new move. So we've had a Wurmple, we've had a Cascoon, and we've had a Silcoon. Has a Cloud 9 as its ability. Still don't really care. Increased defenses, I guess I'll take it. Considering it's so close to evolution, we're doing it again. And remember, Weedle is the first in a 3 stages evolution line. Cascoon is the middle stage in a 3-stage evolution line. That doesn't mean that our next Pokemon is going to be the final stage in a 3-stage evolution line or the final stage whatsoever. It might just be a Love Disc. But it could also be Salamence. But it could also be Metapod. We will find out pretty quickly. Really? We doing that? Get some damage off, then we'll switch. That really isn't anything. Cheese, wanna give it a go? Even though you only have water moves and no grass? But did Bayleaf have a cry there? Or was I talking at the time and therefore didn't hear it? Oh, you want a clamp? You can have clamp. There we go. Double clamp. Oh, you want a water pulse? You're not gonna get a water pulse. You're gonna go Hydro Cannon to the face. If it works. Will do it. I'm not sure how long it goes, if it's a random turn. Buffet seems to like his water moves as well. Clamp, Bubble Beam, Water Pulse. Maybe one on water. We haven't seen it. Let me actually hit him move. Thank you. I shouldn't have used that last move. Maybe I should have switched to healed. Because if his final move happened to be a strong fire or ice move or flying move, then that could have taken me out. And I don't want that. I don't want to lose any Pokemon. I've already lost 2. Hoping this will be the first stream. Probably won't be a long stream due to how late I started it. And I'm pretty tired.
after that run from earlier today. Been taking it easy ever since that run. I already forgot what I was going to say. My mind isn't super focused. It's not that much damage. About 14. So maybe the damage that it would have dealt is based on their max HP. Which would be 28 at that level, which I think is about the HP they would have.
Okay, you're stuck in battle dance now. That was a crit, so I'm safe for one move. Go and heal. Encountered, besides a rival, have we encountered a Wartortle or a Snorunt? I think we have. I was thinking about how they should be the first of a 3-stage evolutionary line. So what would they evolve into? I don't know what Carp evolves into. I want to know what everything evolves into. The suspense of wanting to know but not being able to know yet is in the end part of fun, because that does increase your reaction and increase your joy, perhaps your sadness, or even disgust. There's a chance of that when the Pokemon does evolve. And that's the general experience of the stream, of viewers, I would say, which is good. You know what? That Makuhita has Sunny Day as one of its moves. And my Bayleaf is 7 levels higher, so it'll probably survive even a crit cross chop. So I might just want to send it in, see if I can make use of that Sunny Day. I'll probably be faster without it, just to have done it. Alright, second evolution of the same Pokemon. We already have the exact amount of evolutions of the last day stream. And it's a Pokemon that can evolve once more. No way, this is a 3-stage evolutionary line, it's at least a 4-stage. Because we now have a Goldeen. Goomba the Goldeen. I think Goldeen is slightly more physical than it is special, right? Serene Grace, I do like that as an ability. Increases the chance to poison. Increases the chance to poison. Pretty sure for smoke that's a 40% chance, or 80% chance to poison for smoke. Still needs to hit though. I still don't really like its moveset, so. Yeah, we're not using you. Luna gets the XP share. Put Goomba in the box. And even though I'm gonna put it in the box, I'm going to find a Pokemon card for Goldeen. I think I should at least get one for Cascoon and Weedle as well, and just show you what it is, even though I'm not going to use it. I feel I should do that, even if I don't immediately get a Pokemon. I'll get this one. Ugh, I don't like the Aquapolis Goldeen. I like the Diamond and Pearl one. And use this one from EX Ruby and Sapphire. I have a Goldeen image. She's immediately going to get the other two images as well. Cascoon. Let me get this one from EX Legend Maker. And then Weedle. I like the Neo Discovery Weedle. Let's see, I'm gonna take the Weedle from EX Fire Red and Leaf Green. Seems really like it's a Pokemon that's just interested in the world around it. Just trying to see something interesting and wants to figure out what it is. Alright, let's give you a quick view of the 3 cards. I'm not gonna put them in the team sheet, but just show them off. We started with Weedle. This is Weedle, the card that I will be using for Weedle. The image anyway, the rest of the card you won't really see. Cascoon is this one. And then Goldeen. Goldeen is this card that I decided to use. But for now, we're not going to use it. So, this goes smaller. Should I do this? You don't really see what I make smaller, but I just make the little Streamlabs thing smaller so I can just see my game again. Oops. No, I keep clicking on the wrong buttons. There we go. Let's see what water pulse does. Okay, more than I thought. That's nice. I could train a little bit now, or I could start with the gym trainers now. What should I do? They might have something that Slugma is good against, so I think I should train them up first. Like, I'm training Luna up now, but I'm not really using it, not gonna catch anything now, am I? It'd be so much more helpful if I could just train against people, but I don't really have a lot of people. Wait, something I can do is, now that I have the Pokénav, go to previous areas and talk to everyone, see who wants to get registered, because that would allow me to do rematches. Which will make training quicker, because just like a Makuhita level 7 in the wild gives a certain amount of experience, but level 7 Makuhita used by a trainer I believe 1.5 times that experience. Just because it's a trainer's Pokemon. So fighting a trainer's Pokemon makes things go faster. So that's what we're going to do. Tempted to just old rot once here just to see what it was, but then that would mean I get the encounter for the roost and I don't want to catch it yet. Get the Petalburg again. If I wanted, I could go to Slateport and even catch something north of Slateport, south of Slateport. Not sure if I can catch something in Slateport. I believe, yeah. Because the final square on the beach south of Slateport is counted as part of Slateport. So I could catch 3 more Pokemon there. But I don't want to immediately do that. I'm gonna click on select from my bike, but I don't have a bike. But there's no trainer in those areas, are there? No. We'll start here. Hi. Dork Jimmy and Pokemon. You wanna register me? No. You're not a trainer. This is a wild Pokemon. Is it Pichu? Talking to some others, I know which ones the trainers are, but I just want to see what they have to say. Because I'm not really sure about most of them. This one definitely wants to register me. Both the rich ones want to register me, and I really like that because that's money. Hey, Heather. Well, not Heather, but we caught Heather in this area. See if we can get a new berry from the berry lady. A berry girl. Maybe the berry lady gives us one more? I think she just gives a Gesto or something. Can you talk to her? Maybe. No, yeah, clock-based events won't occur, so we don't get another one. You want to be registered because you have money? What did I say? Man, Zoe. Lotad. We ended up getting a Lotad. Not a Lotad anymore. Okay, I'm not using you. Actually, you're not that high level. Wait, I didn't get Slugma back yet. I still have Goldeen. Huh? Let's do that when we get back to Rustborough. Don't forget to go to the route right north of here. Well, not the route, just the area just above this ledge. 4 more trainers here. Pretty sure there's one of them to register. Breeder Forest has been registered. So where do we want to bring Cleffa to? Like level 11, 12? So shouldn't Cleffa just be at the front of the party then, considering the Pokemon we're fighting? For a moment I thought, oh yeah, no, we have 2 waters in the box. But Azurill only evolves into a water, normally. It's not even a water, it was never water, it will never be a water. By itself. It might still evolve into a water, not a Marill or a Azumarill, most likely. But something else. It might evolve into... probably not Wartortle, because Wartortle should be the first in that 3-stage line. We do have it now, right? Slogman? Yes. Okay, cool. It's on level 6. For some reason I thought Cleffa was already level 8, so I could use it. Don't want to use it. There's there were no trainers on the east side of Heidelberg Woods. I think we're good. Let's check the Pokémon if one of them actually wants to fight already. It's possible. I don't think I've ever seen it this early, no. I think during being, I'm not sure if it takes the amount of steps or every so many steps there's a chance that someone wants to fight. Not exactly sure how that works, but in Bingo Race it's never been this early that someone already wants a rematch. Mr. Biner, can you take me to Dewford, please? Again? Actually, we have a Dewford Town Pokemon. I want to fish. Trained by fishing a few times. Those are Dewford Pokemon? Was that cheese or plushie? It was cheese. Yeah. Okay, plushie was cave. You can have 1 badge, because we haven't really done anything for the second yet. Well, it'll look like 1 or 2 encounters. It's faster to go to the cave. And considering we're doing the grind again for the levels to get to all 19, I think maybe we just don't use Cleffa because, or train up Cleffa, because that just takes so long, and it's already going to take so long to get to 19. It took a long time to do the grinding to the level cap for Gym 1. It's definitely going to happen for Gym 2 as well, because once again we have 6 Pokemon this early. We might just not want to do that. I feel safe using Magikarp here. Not afraid of grass moves because I know it shouldn't happen. Because I only have water moves and 1 level move learned via level up, because I started it at a pretty low level, I think like 7. It learned Water Pulse, so yeah, it's only gonna have water moves, I'm good. I have Hydro Cannon, I have Hydro Pump. Okay, let's do Cleffa until whatever level is next, and then Translock. That's it. Time to Translock. Guess we keep Cleffa with us, but yeah, keep Cleffa with us to help catch things. Maybe, I guess, if they are weak. Cleffa's weak itself too, still. Especially, the thing is, when we're when we get higher level, when we get to like level 19 for the gym battle, which I intend to do like with 5 of these Pokemon, then I need something else to weaken them, and I prefer to have something higher level to do the in-between levels, because I'm not going to use a level 7 Cleffa against, let's say, level 12 Walls that I'll find later. And I could do things, I guess, with Goomba with Smog, although that's a high chance of poisoning, and I'm not a fan of that. So in that case, I do want to catch another Pokemon. Maybe not even to use it, but just to help catch other things. So what am I going to catch this one with all of the slightly weaker Pokemon we have now? Yeah. Okay, we have the Route 104, the fishing at the beach of Petalburg is still just 104, that's what we call Bob, who is now slugging. We are gonna fish. In the hopes we get something to help catch others with. Although I guess I could go to Slateport, get some of the grass there to do it. Catching, going for it. Does feel right to get a Pokemon the moment you can. If this would have been an area with grass, I would have gotten it straight away. Lotad, Dupes Claws. Already have it. Have it. Oh, had it. Not using you. Another Lotad. We still have already had a Lotad. So we're not going to catch another one. It will just evolve into this thing. I assume, anyway, that not every single thing is random. That it is... Lotad is always becomes Bayleaf. Actually, considering they're both in water moves, I could just fight. But it'd be a slow fight considering my only water moves I have will not gonna do much against them, and the 4-charm is just because it's low type. Not just grass, it's just a water type. Houndour. Okay. I know it's pretty early, I think like level 24. Later than Magikarp. But it's a Dark Fire, and depending on its moves, I might put it on the team instead of Slugma. Slugma, pretty sure, only has fire. 3 fires and nothing. Careless Heat Wave, Ember Trick, yeah. Depending on its moves, I might prefer Houndour instead. Let's see. We can use Plushy to weaken this one. I probably don't have Flash Fire. Yeah, let's do it. Higher level, so they would have to bring a really good move to take it out. Flash, I don't like that, because that's recoil damage plus whatever they might do. Double special attack doesn't make me happy either. Can't Lord Carp Arm Thrust either, because it's weak. There's Bulb up again. Psy Wave, not gonna hit it. Tiff. Luna, if we can bring it in safely. Maybe we'll switch back into Sunny Day. That can combo well with Bayleaf. See, I'm switching back into Plushie. In a way, I want to use Cheese because now the weak and water moves, I'm not as afraid to take Hunter out, but then their fire moves are stronger up my grass. Why do you fire again on this one? I'm afraid to weaken any of these things. And with Sunny Day up, I'm far too afraid to send in Cleffa. Something needs to stay at a certain level to help catch things. I want False Swipe. I'm very, very careful with things, but I think that's a good thing. It'll help me save Pokemon. Well, if you keep doing flatter and things like that, Sunny Day is gonna work out. It's turn 3 of Sun. Turn 4. I prefer just like them to use a fire move the moment I switch back into Plushie. Sun will stop at the end of next turn. Send in Bubblegum. I don't want to use Bob's moves. I want to maybe use Plushie. Doesn't it have anything better than Flatter and Sunny Day? It has at least 4 moves. Let's see what else. Ember. Okay. Should have thought about that. It's already 2.5 times as strong. Times 1.5. Should I just make this a super short stream, because I'm already not super active anyway, not as engaging for my audience, and then I make mistakes like this? Like maybe with the crit wouldn't have, like, I wanted to use Ember. I say to myself, I'm super careful and it'll save me, but like half a second later I make a mistake like that. It's not a death, but it's a Pokemon we can't catch anymore. Two deaths, 2 miscaptures. We still have 1 more possible. I guess we could go to Slayport, try some more things out, but I don't want to do that. What we could do, I guess, is go to Slayport to train up at the trainers once we try to go to the level cap. That is a possibility. What's this one going to be? Squirtle! Okay, it's another water type, so unless it has great things, I'm not going to put it on the team. But if it does have some good things in coverage as well, I might put it on the team instead of Magikarp. The Magikarp does have quite low stats. See how much this will do. Not much. So Confusion now is okay. If you're safe doing one more on my end, because I don't know what it has besides High Jump Kick. Water Spout. I think I might want that thing instead. Magikarp. Shouldn't use Water Ball, should have switched, because they might have something good, but they just aren't using it. The thing is, Squirtle is one of those Pokemon with a really low catch rate. This is going to be really hard to catch. So we almost have to bring it down to very low health. I don't want to use I kind of want to use Clamp because lower damage, but then the Clamp might go too far and take him out, and then I can't do anything about it. What is 3 times Water Pulse? Water Pulse can do enough, but if they then are confused for a few turns and hit themselves a few times, that's too risky. Too risky to use Plushie because it's fire type. Ooh, that's too risky because low level. Maybe an Icy Wind, but even then it's kinda Tiffany, Weak to water as well. I think I'll just throw balls. I have 25 of them. And then 4 others. Thing is, I might just... I just hope I get full swipe on one of my Pokemon, I really do. And then... I think I might just... I said I wouldn't want to use my TMs early, I wanted to wait until a bit later for my TMs. But our very first TM we got, I believe, was Spore. And that would really help in improving catch chances, because it doubles it. And it makes the opponent unable to move for a while. So, that is something I'm definitely thinking of. Teach something Spore. Come on, Squirrel, stay in the ball. Water Sport, Water Spout. Another water move. No, not High Jump Kick. High Jump Kick, Water Sport, Water Spout. Oh yeah, totally didn't think about that. High Jump Kick can, if it misses, hit themselves. So I should definitely keep a high level Pokemon in. Preferably one that resists shit, like Slowking. Ooh, that's his final move. I like that coverage. That coverage. I want this Pokemon. Send in Bob so that the potential damage for High Jump Kick is lower, so that if it misses, Squirtle will do less damage to itself. I'm gonna wait with the Great Balls until he's in the red. Which is probably gonna be a while, because he needs to first use High Jump Kick and then miss it. I have no other way to weaken it. No other safe way. Please miss High Jump Kick. Has to work. Yeah, the Squirtle might just evolve into something bad. The Squirtle has nice coverage. It has Water Spout, which is in general is a nice move. It doesn't unfortunately have another damaging water move. So like Bubble Beam. Does have High Jump Kick has Luster Purge? Although Luster Purge and Water Spout both 5 power points, I believe, and High Jump Kick kinda risky anyway, but I do like the coverage. Evolves at 16, which is earlier than Magikarp. So do I swap them round and keep Magikarp with its moves for catching Pokemon? So Magikarp with its low stats may actually make sense, and Arm Thrust has a help to slowly weaken something. For now, there's Squirtle. Male Squirtle. You're gonna be called Lizard. No. I wanted to call you something that's like similar to one of the other contest starters. Something else. Not Shelly. Female name anyway. I guess it could be a nickname for a male. Pablo. No, don't want a human name. going with that. Pablo. Squirtle is a Pablo. The question is, do we add it to our team? If we do, we might just actually put it instead of Cleffa. Yeah, I'll just put it in place of Cleffa. And then it'd be the closest to evolution now. Yeah. Pablo the Squirtle. Vital Spirit. Be pretty good. Bold helps with defense, I do believe. Waters with less than water sport, high jump kick. Okay. Well, you go on, team, and Luna, you get to take a risk in the reserve box. Although that is my cut Pokemon. I might just take the cut to someone else. Anyway, I need to fight myself a new Pokemon card. Squirtle. Oh, it's a really cool one from McDonald's promos. Oh, I really like this one from EX Fire at Leaf Green as well. Using this. Yes. Alright, Cleffa, you for now are out. Add an image. The Squirtle card. There we go. That's the Squirtle card I found from EX Fire at Leaf Green. Look at that happy face. So enjoying himself. I really like that. Just doesn't really fit. Expand that slightly. Put it right behind here. There we go. Does mean we have a third water on the team? Third water type? So I guess I have to pay attention to that. There are a lot of water types in existence. We actually had another water type in Lotad, although that evolved to a pure grass. This is turning out to be a pretty darn interesting team. Yeah, how are we gonna train these up then? I think I'll take Cheese to level 16 through the gym. XP shares on Plushie. Pablo lost because I already have 2 water Pokemon. One of them does have water moves. Lord Carp, I'm not really gonna train. I may use it, but I'm not really going to train it. This is more the catching Pokemon. Yeah, the catching Pokemon. So I guess Lord Carp goes to here. Just to show in my brain that that's for not battling. Don't need cuts at the moment, so we're good on that front. Don't think we taught anything Flash. Though I guess we might want to see in this gym. Do they force us into double battles here? Because that'd be scary. I think they do at least once. In which case we don't want Plushie up front, we do want Tiff there. With a possible switch to Bob. First go full right. That's a single. That's gonna be dangerous, so let's just take them out. This is dangerous if they have another Pokemon, but I don't think they have, right? They don't have another Pokemon, right? Oh, this is the double battle. One each. Gulp and Ekansu poisons. So it would be nice to use Swine Up. Do we have a thing that resists Earthquake? No. Well, besides Cheese. Cheese is weak to these things, so that's not happening. Bob, because its defenses do any of the Earthquake. So risky. On everything. No, wait! Earthquake isn't weakened because it's not a spread move just for the opponents. It's a everyone gets hit move. So Gen 3 that isn't weakened. How much damage is Bob gonna take then? Oh, is this has Bob already taken damage now? Looks like it. She's 15, yay.
Cheese gets Giga Drain, grass move.
Help with healing as well. I approve of that. Yes. Power does mighty water move. After stab of Giga Drain still more. This is gonna be my main move because it's full accuracy. So I'm gonna put you here, Hydrocannon there, what else last?
Giga Drain.
Nice damage and it heals me. I like it. Aeroblast, I can't even hit you properly anyway. Leaving. Bob gone. So maybe it already got rid of Aeroblast at this point, I don't know how much slot it is. That's Feather Dance, that's new. Hadn't seen that from it, I believe. Battle Dance, Razor Leaf, Aeroblast. Stun Spore comes to mind, but wasn't that a different Pokemon? Not sure. Still has Aeroblast. Gonna heal after the stun. That's one of the reasons why. But also because they probably have at least one grass move left. Super Potion. Dealing as much damage as I hoped. Where's the side wave goes? Just set damage at probably about the same time. About the same or less. Could be a lot less. It's variable set damage. In this case it worked out. I'll take it. You're the last trainer, there's one more after this. want to Giga Drain, but it's too risky with the ice move. That hit, I would have been fine. That wouldn't have been fine with that. It has a skipper turn, I'm safe here, but I need to switch again. Sometimes I overestimate the damage this thing can take because it's weak. It's magic. I mean, I need to just keep training it to just have it evolve. I think. Just for safety of it living. And it's my starter, so that's more reason why I want to keep it as part of the team. I can drop it because it's weak. I said partially at the start when I chose my Pokemon for the jokes, but then I do have to keep using it. Let's skip a turn again. There you go. Horn. Yes. Nice job. Good, why don't you go for that? It's alright, gym leader's here. It's the thing we got it from. Got the people here, that was a double battle. Got you. No one there. Best thing we got out of that gym? Giga Drain. Not gonna fight the gym leader yet, because you saw how dangerous Roxanne was after I had trained up all those levels. So probably could be very dangerous as well. Came up with something. I was thinking of putting Amulet Coin on Bayleaf instead, because I feel that I might use it in more battles than Swinub. However, I'm going to do that because I have the Miracle Seed, which I just received as normal in the game in Paddleberg Woods, which I'm going to equip to my cheese. To boost Giga Drain to a 66 power move. And Mr. Briny, you take me to Slate Pot. Actually, we could just continue the game and then not do the gym. Think about it. Also, I could catch a new Pokemon here by just fishing. No other way to get a Pokemon in Slateport or in Route 109. Well, Route 109, I guess surfing, but no grass, I mean. You have soft sand for me? That's for friendship. That makes me want to put one of the one of either Clef or Azurill back on the team. I'm going for this place because I can buy soda pops here, which are slightly better than super potions. Also, they're pretty cheap if I recall correctly. I think with Soothbell I was gonna go to Azurill first, because Azurill has Truant, so which holds it back a lot more. And it has, I'd say it has slightly better moves than Clef. Like Clef has Mega Punch, which has a higher base power, but Tri Attack is a more useful move because accuracy already, but then also the added effects that it can have. And Tri Attack is on Azurill.
Actually, no, you're bug. I gotta fight you. Bug poison. Or did I just... Oh, it's your evolution's move. That it really is your evolution. Poisoned. Don't poison me again. After this, I'm gonna buy a few more potions. Best to play it safe. We'll get some soda pops after this, so just a few regular potions. And then we can pretty much get rid of super potions. I'm not gonna sell them, I'll use them while I can, but after that they'll be replaced by soda pops. Until I get even further into the game and get better things. When I need better things due to the HP of my Pokemon. Poison Fang, Poison Sting, Twin Needle. And String Shot I think, or Spider Web. One point I thought it was String Shot, then it turned out to be Spider Web because the first part of the animation's the same. Pretty sure it was String Shot because I remember the stat going down animation. Blushy level 11, growing slightly. I guess I could have used that, but it's not really safe. This Spinarak doesn't have Drizzle, the last one did. Spinarak dodged it because of Levitate. That could also happen. But Spinarak cannot have Levitate. Because there's Drizzle or whatever this is, and this is not Levitate. Alright, that was good. Did well using the antidote early. Then healing to play it safe. Alright, let's give me a fiery hot battle. Give me one that gets me excited. Execute, huh? Go cheese. Sandstream. Alright, second Pokemon with Sandstream that we've seen, and the first one that's gonna damage itself. Kinda wanna use Plushy, but they're level 13 though. I think I'll just keep this one in. Even if it's not that strong. Probably won't do too much. See if I can maybe confuse it. 30% chance? Did more than I expected. Get the confusion. A bit of damage from Sandstorm, both of us. To heal a little bit with Giga Drain. Now boosted thanks to my Miracle Seed held item. Thank you. Stun Spore Boo. But with the Sandstorm still active, I think Sandstorm, Giga Drain, and maybe another Sandstorm will take it out. That is if I get through Paralysis and I can actually get a Giga Drain off. Some healing, that is nice. Will Sensor be enough? We'll have 1 HP. It's enough. Yeehaw. Final one before I can buy soda pops. The last one tried to give me Fiery Battle, but instead give me really Sandy Battle. Supposed to be like the strongest or something. Yeah, I do have the most Pokemon, though they are the lowest level. meant to do that much. I'll take it next level. Just normally we're Chicory levels in Bayleaf, but we already have a Bayleaf. Coughing, yeah, not staying in for that. And considering they probably don't have Levitate, I use Tiffany.
Goodbye. See, this training is going a lot faster. I need to remember to actually at some point go back to that gym and not overlevel to 19, because then I'll have trouble. And eventually I will have to fight that gym. Because otherwise, I'm pretty sure I can't do the 5th gym. And I don't want to skip this gym in this run just to do the chest if I can then go to into the 5th gym. What your rival might say after gym 4. There's a Geodude. There was the Geodude. Tiffany, you good 100 EXP. Same for Plushie. Forgot what Slug was called there. Yes, half a dozen bottles of soda pop, and I'm gonna buy quite a few more. Trainers are next. Forgot what you can all do in this place. I'm not even gonna go to Captain Stern yet. Or his colleague. It's not actually Captain Stern. Sell the mantra base, I'm not gonna use that. Guess I want the coin case, so I'm buying a harbor mail. Let's say I buy a few more potions. Here we can see what the first move tutor move is. This guy says something other than what a move is. It's the only move tutor that does that to my knowledge. Fire Blast. He says it, but that's not actually what it is. A fire, a grass, and a water can learn in another water. Dragon Dance! Okay, the first move, tutor move, is Dragon Dance. That's something we need to remember because we can't just see it in our pocket like with Spore Shadow Punch and Stone Edge. I was gonna put Spore on someone, I'll think about that in a second. But that's a good one to remember if we have something that's physically pretty strong. This guy, I believe, normally gives us TM for Torment. Fake out. Not a big fan of that. I guess it could help with weakening a Pokemon or just flinching it first turn. Let's heal. No, I was gonna say I'll try and catch a Pokemon on the next route, which is Route 110. However, putting Spore on a Pokemon, as I talked about just before, might just be something better. Rains PC, deposit something. Keep the space in your soft sand. Which I'm gonna keep with me until Plushie is a bit higher leveled. Keep these. Put the Harbor Mill away for now, I guess, until I get to Mauville, which will be in a little bit longer. I know I did say I was gonna take one of the others with me, but then instead of who? I think I'll put probably in the box, at least for now. Take Heather with me, with Soothe Bell, to double its friendship gain. And then once we've caught the Pokemon in this area, then we put Lord Carp away? I don't want to, it's my starter. But then we'll think about what to do, because at the moment we're still training up the level 12 Let's Go plushie. So for the moment, Heather, have you ever actually had a fight? Seemingly, because you have EXP. Heather, you're back on the main squad. Because I want to make you like me. And I'm going to help that process with this Soothe Bell. It's going to double its friendship gain, so hopefully it'll like me a little bit sooner. And occasionally, I guess I'll level it up once to see if it already wants to evolve or not. Now, I gotta check who can learn Spore, because I totally forgot. And then who we want to give it to. It should be someone that probably is going to stay on our team for quite some time, or a Pokemon that we have chosen for catching Pokemon with. But everything except for Bob the Slowking can still evolve. Even the things in my box. Goldeen, a Squirtle, and a Cleffa. So something that I feel should be a support Pokemon now, Magikarp, can evolve into something amazing. So that has to be taken into consideration. First, let's just see who can learn it. Cheese and Bob only. Cheese has 3 Water moves. I can probably do with 1 less. Bob has Psywave, Magor, and Hydro Kick, Pin Missile. I put it instead of Pin Missile. Which means Bob is just a hard hitter. And I will hopefully replace Psywave with a different Psychic move at some point, and then a Water move instead of High Jump Kick when I get to it, and then keep Mega Horn. Cheese, we'd put it instead of... We have Giga Drain, Hydro Cannon, Mighty Water, Water Pulse. Which one do we put it instead of? Mighty Water is stronger with the of the water moves that it doesn't skip a turn. Hydro Cannon is the strongest one. Water Pulse is the only one that's 100% accurate. Not really not. I think I want to put it in a Bob. Because I'm certain what it gets now, and Cheese could still evolve many times. And for Cheese, I'm not really sure which move I want to replace, even though I'd probably replace multiple moves at some point. I'm not a huge fan of any of them, because they're not like surf power, like 70, 80, even 90 power. I guess Water Pulse is 60, but you need to get closer to 90, 95, or even 100 for like Earthquake. Add 100 accuracy for me to really like the move, which is pretty difficult to do. The Spore, Bob. So Bob really survived now. Like, it's our first evolution. It's stat-wise and level-wise our strongest, and now it also is our Spore user. Even more reason why we want this one alive. Okay, Bob knows Spore, so the moment the Pokemon has been weakened to a certain amount, we go for Bob. Another reason we would just want send in Bob, put the opponent to sleep, just to put it to sleep. And so that I can't set up, so I can't use dangerous moves maybe for a few turns. Let's check how long sleep can last in this generation. Status condition. 2 to 5 turns. That's quite a lot, because in Gen 5 and later it's 1 to 3. I guess in Gen 2 it's 2 to 7. Gen 1 is 1 to 7, so it's already a bit less, but 2 to 5 turns, that's quite a lot. I guess I'm happy about that, considering I'm the one using the sleep move.
Okay, do we go for the grass only, or do we go for the water as well? I think we're just gonna start with the area at the bottom. Start with the water. Wait, do we have something good to weaken things? I need to think about that. Plushie is slightly higher level, so as long as it's not weak to fire, I could use an Ember. Lord Carp does have that, and Heather, level 7 only. Willow's too dangerous because that can take out the Pokemon. So do we want to go this one first? I think I do. I think I want to go this one first. Can we use a rod there? Not sure. Hello. Just seeing what you have to say. We can get a Route 110 encounter. Do we get... No, not Birch here already. That's Birch's thing. It's like want to do squares above this. I want to go on cycling road. That's it. Just wanted to see the way the characters would interact. Okay, Route 110. There's grass here, and I like going for the grass encounters. Also because that's more like that increasing level depending on which area you're in. The older will always stay 5 to 10. Normal Pokemon here like Electrike, Gulpin, maybe Puzzle. It's a Ralts. We don't have a Ralts yet, and Ralts is not the Pokemon we can hand in to do the trade anymore, considering the Pokemon we have to give for the trades is also random. So we don't give a Ralts for the Rustboro trade. That's what it is. Was it a Zoomeril for... Was it for a Lotad? We already have a Lotad, so we're not even allowed to do the trade. Pretty sure I don't even allow trades in general. I think. I haven't thought much about that. Oh, whatever. Focus on the Ralts for now. That evolves in like level 15, 16? That's pretty soon. That is nice. Use Water Pulse. Ooh, that with the crit would have actually taken it out. Did more than I thought. I guess Curly being weaker than I thought means Ralts is weaker than I thought. Maybe. So it's a Psychic type, and it just used Reflect. So then I should be able to use Arm Thrust, right? It's not Brick Break that's gonna break the thing. Should be able to use Arm Thrust. 1 damage each. Based on the damage I did, I should be able to do it again, although crits can happen. Pretty sure Ralts is a pretty easy capture, so I'm going to keep it at that. Use Meditate, Reflect, Heal Bells. So far, offensively, I don't like it. But we don't know what else it can learn. Let's go with Bob. Spore. People in the chat, you can already start thinking of what you want for the nickname. Start coming up with that now, because otherwise I might already have come up with one once I get to the nickname. And before then, you can definitely influence me. Be quick, because I've already got it. Ralts, the feeling Pokemon. Ralts has the power to sense the emotions of people with the horns on its head. I did not read that correctly. Never mind. Wally. Suddenly no. What's it called? I want to say Paula, which the girl from the girl from Earthbound, because she has psychic powers. That's a reference to what Ralts is now, and even if it evolves into something else, it's still gives a nice name to have. Alright. That's another human name, though. I want to make more names like plushie. Like cheese. Random objects that still feel like it could kind of be names. that wouldn't really give it to someone. Or a pet or someone or something, but it feels like fun. Feels good. To do it with for a Pokemon, I feel that that is okay in the game. Ooh, I totally forgot to do a thing. Considering we caught a Ralts, I'm gonna find a Ralts card. And then I'm gonna switch out Squirtle for a Zero. In the layout. Forgot to do it. I was thinking of it while I was doing the switch. But I hadn't done it yet. It's a lot of Ralts to choose from. A lot of different Ralts. Going with the one from EX Emerald. For Ralts. I'll show you because I'm not going to put it on the team yet. The focus now is on, I think... Well, I'll check the moves. But the focus right now is on training my current Pokemon with the 3 moves I saw. Reflect is nice. I'd actually really like someone with Reflect on the team, that I think about it. I'll just show you the card for now. This is the Ralts I chose from EX Emerald. Remove. Remove Squirtle. And add the Zuriel card. There we go. Oh. Okay, got that. See what Ralts is like. I like the Reflect because that would really help me. Although crits can still happen, it can't really help me. Affect Spore, which didn't activate a single time on the multiple hits of Arm Thrust. So I guess there were only 2. Still, could have definitely activated. That is Sludge Shield Velvet. Wow, okay, yeah, that is, I'd want Ralts to evolve. I don't recall which level, I think it's like 15 or 16 that evolves into... No, 20. It evolves to crit, I think 20, and then 30 is guarded for it. We're gonna train up to that point, kind of been using it probably. But it can learn Reflect. That is a good thing. That is definitely a Pokemon to look out for later, because I really like having Reflect or Light Screen on the team. I wonder if we can get a Pokemon with Leech Seed. Because something I've learned is that Leech Seed can be very helpful in Nuzlocke. 109. Let's catch a Pokemon. And our encounter for Route 109 is Oddish! Go cheese. Use what the pulse? Water Absorb. Okay. Solar Beam. See how much Giga Drain does. It's 4 times resisted, so this will probably be a nice way to weaken it. Not so great animation, Solar Beam. I don't really like this animation for Solar Beam.
I guess the light is nice, but the little balls. I guess I'd like it now more than I remember, but I just don't really like it. Drill Pack's definitely a move I like more. Water Spout, I think I like more. Pretty decent. Oh, that's Mud Shot. It's eh. It doesn't really feel like mud. It's still just circles. Although this, the way it moves, kind of maybe feels like it, but yeah. Wait, absorb. Mega Drain, Giga Drain's increase in the amount of like light orbs that come towards it, and like the sound that changes alongside from really nice, somewhat soothing sounds. Boom. Is that something I like as well? Do this. Switch to Slow King. Does that with a crit take it out? I just don't think so. Waters doesn't take, I don't think, too difficult to capture. So this is the switch. To Bob. Bob will try to put Oddish to sleep. Gain Grain, oh, you're gonna heal now. Oh, then I need to catch a crit then. Otherwise I need to weaken you again. That's just 1/16 of your HP every time. Which at the HP you're at, as long as you're not at 32 HP yet, it's just gonna be 1 HP. It seems like it might just be 1 HP. Is that just the sound effects from Absorb? I think so. Because the animation is different. The first part is obviously it's only healing from itself. We can't an Oddish. Oddish, Oddish, Oddish. Girl, female, Oddish. Look at objects around me. What do I want to call this thing? Wii U gamepad? Should I call it gamepad? Yeah, sure. I'm gonna call you gamepad. Gamepad the Oddish. And this is Leopard City, so we can catch another Pokemon. Do we want to? Have we been weakened? We have been weakened, so... Can avoid as many risks as we can. Let's go heal. Meanwhile, check out Oddish. I'll go find an Oddish card. Oddish, Oddish. I really like the Oddish art from Team Rocket. I just in general like the card as well. I'm going to use it for this one. Let's see which 3rd gen Oddish is. Oh, there's some really nice Oddish ones. I'm not sure if this McDonald's promo is a Gen 2 or 3 card. Looks like a 2. Japanese exclusive by the looks of things. There's 3 Oddish cards in Gen 3. And I think I want the one from EX Unseen Forces. Oddish. What if he reserves now? Gamepad the Oddish. Water Absorb, which is pretty interesting. And Solar Secret Power Small. Secret Power is a nature power. I was thinking of that. Secret Power is always the same. Always normal. Animation's different. Which means I think the side effect can change Like if it would do paralysis or sleep or something like that. But it's always a 70 base power normal type move. There's still Slayport City all the way out here. I didn't see anything change, so it is. Can we fish here? Yep, we can. But it might be a bit too wild, but the wild water is only further up. Our Slateport City encounter, the last Pokemon we can get for a while, is Elekid. I quite like that. It's gonna evolve only late. It's gonna evolve level 30. I like having Elekid. I wouldn't mind having it. Let's see what moves it gets. I think for this one I do want to use Heather. Actually, with the 2 to 5 turn sleeping, I'll send in Bullet Spore first. Which at least give... Even if it's 2 turn sleep, then it sleeps the turn I use Spore and the turn I send in Heather. So then it's at least a safe switch in. And then maybe there's 1, 2, or 3 more turns after that it sleeps. This should be a safe switch in, according to the info I was able to find. So by the way, thanks Cerebi for having all the card arts from all of the sets for all the Pokemon. It's really easy just to type in a Pokemon's name, I go by it just in the 3 alphabet lists. Really appreciate that, it's really helpful for finding what I want. It stays asleep, as expected. Not gonna use Uproar. Oh wait, I don't have a weak move. Heather needs Cut if I wanted to help me catch things. Although the next good amount of roots are all grass roots, so then Heather isn't too useful. I'm gonna use Uproar because that's forced multiple turns in a row, so I'll just do 1 Tri Attack. Okay, I look at Sleep for the 3rd turn. Wait, normal type using Tri Attack on an Elekid. Ow, they did a lot less. Even as a crit, that doesn't take it out. We'll be close though. Oh yeah, Heather's loafing around as truant. It slept for 4 turns, a pretty good Thunderbolt. Glad you're not a water type, however, that was dangerous for a crit. Oh, you didn't crit. Wow, that did more than I thought. Maybe didn't look at the bar correctly. That would have done it with a crit. Okay, switching back to Bob. Bob's going to use Spore. We're going to catch Elekid, which has Thunderbolt. It's an electric type. It has Thunderbolt. A very nice move. So this might be a Pokemon that we want to add to our team. We now suddenly have quite a few choices. Some that I don't really like Oddish. Well, some that I do. Kinda like Squirrel. Quite nice coverage. And I like Elekid, although I haven't really seen too much from it. I like that it has a Thunderbolt. Pokeball. Oh, doesn't want to stay in the Pokeball, okay. Another Pokeball then. We have an Elekid. Level 6 would require some training, but we have an Elekid. I didn't think twice about that one. Battery the Elekid. Marvel skill ups defense if suffering. That's why my move did more. It didn't do as much as I thought it would initially because it was suffering from the sleep. Then the second Tri Attack, I believe it had woken up because that was a turn to use Thunderbolt. And that's why I did more, so okay. I I guess that those things are possible. Low chance that it has an ability like that, but that's a thing. So that crit would have definitely taken it out. Uh-huh. Not very physically defensive. Hidden power. Interesting. We don't know what type it is. Heal bell, poison gas, Thunderbolt. I think its stats aren't too great, unfortunately, so I guess I could learn some new extra moves, but I think I'm gonna stick to the Pokemon I have for now. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to find an Elekid card. Once again, thank you, Serbi, and your card decks. I really appreciate it. Find an Elekid card that I like, and then show you that one, and also show you the one for Oddish. And I choose... Wait, there's not been an Elekid card since 4th generation. Horde Goes to Silver Triumphant. Well, I'm going to take the Elekid card from EX Sandstorm. I'm going to show you both the Oddish and the Elekid. This is the Oddish that I chose, and this is the Elekid. So, if these Pokemon join the team, then those will be the cards that I use for them, the images. But for now, I will not, because they're not part of the team. I guess going to Slayport now gives us a much better place to train as well against wild Pokemon after all the trainers have been beaten. Because the place where we... excuse me. The place where we caught... Was it Squirtle? No, Ralts. It was Ralts that we caught north of Slayport. Route 110. The place where we caught Ralts, we can find Pokemon there. So what's on the wire? I don't think there's anything I can really use yet. Here, I think. Dolls for secret bases. I'm not sure if I can even find secret power at some point. Wait, I literally have secret power. I have an Oddish. Oh, those things, no. Those are for selling. For money. In this playthrough, anyway. Can you move? Thank you. Uh-huh. Yeah, the TM probably doesn't contain secret power. Never done this. Never got the Berry Crusher. Never done it. Actually, I'll take the thing. But I can't use it. I can't use the power dart. I've never done berry crushing with anyone. I've done mixing records, which is able to create like an extra interesting fight or an extra rival battle, I suppose. Using it to create an extra rival battle in Ruby. The Ruby playthrough. Although that's been on a hiatus for a long time, because that was before I even seriously did like have proper equipment for playthroughs and anything YouTube. I just recorded with a pretty old camera, my previous one from quite a few years ago. Oh, this is a double battle. I didn't notice either of those two. I was not paying attention. I was looking at my own webcam on the preview. Both one Pokemon. I proved that, so I can make it an easy 2-on-1 fight. Cheese and Tiffany. Tiffany's gonna get out of here. Cheese is gonna Giga Drain Meryl. Bulb's the only real safe switch, I feel. Bulb really doesn't need to train on its own whatsoever against wilds or trainers, because it'll get most of the XP from safe switches, as I believe I did say as well in the Day 2 stream. I think for the next 2, maybe even 3 days, I won't stream the Nuzlocke because I want some time to put them out on YouTube, and I also want to do maybe some bingo races and some other stuff, and maybe not just stream every day. What was that? Let's sky attack? I will switch, I think. But to what? I don't know. I'm just gonna attack and hope I take the thing out. Spore. Put it... Oh, I missed. Cheese went first last time, and it doesn't have the Quick Claw. Is that a speed tie? I didn't know what to safely switch into, because I already have Bob out. And I thought the rest might be taken out, so maybe Tiffany or Swine Up. But I thought maybe Bob with Quick Claw Spore could put it to sleep. I'm probably gonna need to be very happy that it missed, because that might have just taken out Cheese. Sky Attack might even have a increased crit chance as well. Sky Attack. No, Gen 3 and onward it has a higher 30% chance of causing the target to flinch. Nothing about bonus crits. No bonus crits. Wait, what is this? Alright, and in the end we didn't actually take any damage. I'm very happy about that, because otherwise I was very afraid we would have another death. We've got 2 missed captures. 1 from day 1, 1 from day 3. 2 deaths. 1 from day 1, 1 from day 2. We don't have a death this day yet, and I'm not gonna go until we have a death. I'm just gonna probably fight these trainers and then end it. Maybe do maybe more. Not sure. No, I want to do something else. I'll eat a bit, so probably these trainers and then I'll end it. Hopefully nothing dies. I'd appreciate a day without a death. You got a missed encounter and I don't like that, but much better than I got. That's much better than death. It doesn't feel as bad, but it's still not good. There's a Houndour as well doing this would like that. Ooh, you learned aerial, nice. Should use Spore. Ah, we're good. Cyclist Mallory has been defeated. How's your awakening? Oh, Antidote is gone. I have only 3 more Punch Bears, but next time I'm in a Mart I should buy Antidotes. Bug, I wanted to hit you, but you're a bug type, so not happening. Which level? 12. Okay, no switching. Just over half, like that. Weak leech life, no strong leech life like in the other gens. Interesting fact about leech life, when I was playing through Generation 7 for the first time, and I think like a Spinarak used Absorb on me and I caught it and it didn't have leech life, I had Absorb instead. I checked like previous gens and it had leech life, it had Absorb at the moment it would normally learn leech life. And then like a Zubat also had Absorb. I was like, where's Leech Life? Is Leech Life, doesn't it exist in the game? Why would they have Absorb? Leech Life makes so much more sense, especially for Zubat. Why would it have Absorb? Like, it didn't make sense to me that it would learn it later. I'm just like, it's taken out of the game. I thought it, at that time, it was taken out of the game for censorship reasons or something, because like sucking out the idea of sucking out blood is too gross or something, too gruesome. That's what I thought until I want to say it's the southeast of the second island, which is Malia City, Akala Island, shortly before your second grand trial. I believe that's when you get the TM for Leech Life. I was like, TM Leech Life? Why would you have that? And then I checked and it suddenly has like 80 power, and then I understood why Spinarak and Zubat didn't have it earlier. They would probably learn it later by level up. I must have checked at that time. But then they got absorbed to substitute for Leech Life to give them similar kind of move. And then Leech Life would come later or via TM. Stop using Endure! Ha! You have been frozen. Now I'm gonna punch a block of ice. It needs to do 1 damage anyway. Bye bye. I am the best. Yes. Let's do 13. I think starting 15, I'll want to train something else. Starting 15. Starting 15, I'll give it different item. Only trainers left. Girl below the other parasol. Well hidden. Well hidden also to force double battles. Which is water plus 2. Let's see. I like he's going for the accuracy. And it's enough as well, so it doesn't matter that I didn't need to use any others. I'd probably get rid of Muddy Water, I think, if I had to get rid of one of the moves. To keep the power, and I guess slightly higher accuracy of Hydro Cannon. And keep Water Pulse the accuracy. I guess for the weaker move, maybe to weaken something. Confusion chance might help. She's doing well. Grass type now with Giga Drain, powered up Giga Drain. Providing some really good support. She's strong. I like him. Choosing both the guys on the team, the others are all girls. Just you, I believe, and then that's it for the beach. Let's give Plushy a shot. I even missed. Fire Blast is only a 5% chance, 5% lower chance than Heat Wave to miss. Good to use it. It looks very good this generation. Metapod is gone. Plushy wins. Plushy, Plushy, Plushy. It is a Weedle, another bug. Just use Heat Wave, I guess for the accuracy. I feel safe enough with that. Thrash, they're forced to use it again. Crit will do like 16, 17 damage. It's safe, but I take them out anyway. Plushy wins completely on her own. It's another nice 132 experience. Only fire type moves so far, and the chances of moves it learns is a pretty good chance of being fire types. But it has some good ones. It has strong ones, so if we can use its fire type as defense, if we can use its fire type as offense, then I wouldn't mind using Repel Plushy. I'm gonna go to Route 110 for just a few minutes. Train a little bit there, not too much. Kind of want to do something before I end off the stream, and also I want to see what other Pokemon there would have been available there, besides Ralts. And I want to level up Heather 1 level. I don't expect Heather to evolve already, but just to have it go up a level, gain that bit of friendship from that as well. Pretty sure it gains friendship from leveling up. I'll just have done that for once, I guess. A few antidotes, please. That's all. Thank you. So you're gonna check how does friendship get increased in this generation. Pretty sure you get the evolution once you hit 200 friendship points. Not yellow. It's Gen 2, Gen 3. What is how the evolution works? Pokemon that hatch from an egg starts with 120 friendship. Okay. Pokemon caught in a friend bell starts with 200. So that's instantly the evolution. Soothwell increases it by 50%, so times 1.5 instead of times 2. The doubling is from the luxury ball. 220 friendship when they evolve. Anyway, Gen 3. Different species were given different individualized based friendship values. Luxury Soothwell also introduced. Verdant Turf checks there. Checks friendship. Daisy Oak. Not this game. Using friendship raising berries. Depending on where you start, gives the card a lot. Vivid Scent. Well, we're not playing XD. Leveling up. This quite well using a vitamin. Scent. We don't have that. Grooming. Just Fireleaf Green. Battling against a gym leader, elite 4 member, or the champion. Apparently that's the thing that helps boost it. And in between brackets it says whole party. Does it just mean it has to be in the party, or the whole party has to participate? I think it's just the entire party gets the boost even if you don't use the Pokemon. That makes sense. Joy Scent, well, it's not an XD. Walking 128 steps. After 128 steps, there's a 50% chance you gain a single friendship point. Learn a TM or items +1, and using a battle item on it is +1. But that is only until it hits 200 friendship, and then that doesn't happen anymore. Fainting loses if the opponent is less than 30 levels higher. That's just 1 point, and otherwise it's a lot more. Using an energy powder or heal powder on it, we lose it more. Energy rune revival herb even more. Just don't let it faint. Using a potion on it doesn't actually work to increase it. Just level up and walk with it. There's not a lot else I can do. Did you have a nice close-up of my face when I did that? I was like this all the time. Well, not maybe like this. Hey, Manny! I just noticed you were in the chat. How long have you been in here? Just checking some things about friendship to see when my little Heather here would evolve. Probably will take a while, considering I don't think I've leveled up Heather at all. I've had it in my party for quite some time. Oh, immediate encounter. I guess eventually I do want to do all that. Okay, Dratini was a possible encounter instead of the Ralts. If it has some good moves, I wouldn't have minded it. But considering it probably doesn't evolve into eventually a Dragonite, it won't evolve into Dragonair, but it might still become a Dragonite. Not sure how that works. But I guess it could have been cool to have that. Many is hosting me. Thank you very much. Let's just do some battling. See how much a resisted Giga Drain does. Almost half. The Giga Drain's at 90 power, so now we're going to use something that's stronger than that. We could use Muddy Water, if we have something that's better than... Ooh, Dragon Claw Dratini, wouldn't have minded it. Hydro Cannon! That should take it out. Here we go, some XP for you, plus you some EXP. Let's see what Sweet Sen is like. I don't remember. Kind of long animation. I think running is still faster. It's all red. And we find another Ralts. Let's see, its moves will Reflect, Heal Bell, Sludge, and something else. Not something I guess I wouldn't say I'm afraid of Sludge, considering it's a Ralts. Giga Drain should deal a lot of damage, considering what Water Pulse already did. Yeah, it's almost a takeout. Guess that would have been nice if we tried to catch the Ralts, but we already have our Ralts. Water Pulse. Go away. Level 17 for cheese. Oh yeah. I think a different Pokemon is gonna lead the party now. That shall be Tiffany. I think I will... Actually, what will I do once Slugma's 15? It's gonna lead the party. Well, once Slugma's on 15 and Swinub's on 17. But then do I take out Squirtle to train Squirtle, or do I keep Heather for a bit longer? I do want to keep Heather for a bit longer, otherwise it's never really gonna make use of that Soothe Bell. It's a nice use of this Ice Punch. Boom. That'll take it though, so nice defense on its part. Weather Ball. That'd be an interesting combination with the Pokemon that has Sunny Day. Or a Pokemon with a Weather Summoning ability. Really just Sunny Day was on the Houndour that I could have caught. But failed. Nidoran. Okay. That was an option. I like Nidoran. I like the entire line. I also like that I can completely obliterate it with Earthquake. Go Tiffany! Arrgh! Tiffany has some really good moves. Still somewhat afraid sometimes because it's quite a few weaknesses. I don't want to lose any Pokemon, and especially Pokemon with a lot of weaknesses have to be afraid. Pokemon with low defensive stats have to be afraid. Magic up with specials, it can just not take special hits, especially electric and grass, because it's weak to them. Now Swinub has quite a few different weaknesses due to its typing. None of them is called ground or flying though. So we're pretty safe against this Gligar. Though that Gust still did quite a lot of damage. Good EXP. This will definitely be the training ground until... Well, unless someone wants to rematch. Can we get one? No, not yet. Didn't get a rematch yet. I guess it would be nice to have a rematch. Now notice how I've been in this Slaper for quite some time. But I still haven't been called by Roxanne. And I've been in the bingo race consistently called in approximately the same spot by Roxanne. Even though for one of them, which is in the most recent bingo race 5, I spent so much more time after beating Roxanne, after getting the Pokénav, to try and catch a Pokemon. So I'm like, is it a certain amount of steps after you get the Slayport? No. Certain amount of steps after you beat Brawly? Did I not beat Brawly? No, I think I beat Brawly after I caught it a lot. And then I went to Banacave first, I guess. For Brawly, I don't really remember what I did in that race. I think I caught the Pokemon first, so it might still be a certain amount of steps after Brawly. Might be a few steps after talking to Captain Stern. Or his colleague. Because I'm pretty sure it's always before I go into the museum. So it's around like the Pokemon in that area. I'm always outside. It happens. I want to use these Pokemon in contests and like do contests throughout the game, but contests are only at the end. I like the Battle Frontier, but yeah, I like in my personal preference, I would have liked the different like the buildings in Slateport, Verdant Turf, and Flower just still be contest buildings, and just to have the Battle Frontier after game stuff. That would have been my personal preference because I really like it, especially in these playthroughs like this. Is to occasionally do contests, and then as you get to new town, new place, you just try it again. It feels right. It feels good. I want to do that, but I can't do that in Emerald, unfortunately, until I get to Lily Cove, and then it's too much in a row. What I may want to do, so I definitely am looking forward to get to that with both my Nuzlocke and the Tiny Bug version playthrough. To get to Lily Cove City, quite a few contests with different Pokemon, just see what the moves, what they have, what they can do, and then maybe train a Pokemon up just for contests. Although with the Nuzlocke, I'm not going to do that until like after game, if I then still haven't used one or multiple Pokemon. 69 XP, I thought it was like, I guess it's decent, but that's shit. It's a fire move. I would have preferred something else for a different type, but I guess I'll take it. My favorite would have been Flamethrower. I'll take it, and I'm not going to use Trick, so just like how Lotad, which became Bayleaf, had 4 water moves at some point, well, she has 4 fire moves. Which includes a really, really powerful one called Blast Burn. Not gonna be our main attacking move. I'd say that's still gonna be Fire Blast. Keep Blast Burn there, Heat Like Ember. Like that. I was thinking of putting EXP share on Heather. However, I want to do the level up like this so that it does keep the boost from Soothbell when it gets a level up, and that's just a tiny bit extra towards the friendship I wanted to go to. Just keep it with me for a long time. Someone did suggest you just use the speed up button, walk up and down a lot. Probably not going to do that even when I hit the bike. I'm not going to use the speed up button like that. I'm just going to take it as it's meant. Have it with me for a long time. So just gonna start with Heather, switch it out. Hopefully no one uses Pursuit. And takes Heather out. Level it up once and then move it back. Gonna stay in the party until it evolves, I think, or gonna do occasional level ups. See where it gets to. Kinda want it to evolve before level 18. Because that's when the level it would evolve as like Meryl into Azumarill, even though it's not gonna evolve into Meryl, so I'll just see when it evolves, it doesn't matter so much. Let's see what with this switching, how much it got. Wait, I didn't take the EXP share off of Slugma. Maybe we should do that. Actually, don't need to, this is plenty of experience. Got, that was over a quarter of its level, so we'll be fine. Use Blast Burn now. That should be resisted. Nice. Accuracy and Blast Burn move is 90, which is actually the highest accuracy. No, Ember's still the highest accuracy move. What I'm talking about. Same as Heat Wave. Right, we have Hydrocan. We've seen it in quite a few Pokemon. Have we seen Blastburn? Not sure. Nor I think we may have seen Frenzy Plant, or that might have been on something completely different in like a bingo race. Blast! Brastopan! Oh yeah, we've seen this before. Must have been in... Yeah, in Tiny Bug version, Lord Helix, my Ammonite, has this. Has Blastburn. It's like, I've seen this somewhere recently. That's from Lord Helix and Tiny Bug version. To those that don't know what Tiny Bug version is, it's not a ROM hack. It is randomized Emerald with almost all of the bingo settings. That's just a casual playthrough that I also occasionally do on stream. So I still intend to stream, I guess, every now and then blind playthroughs. Although for the moment, I just really feel like doing Emerald stuff. Probably one, maybe twice a week bingo races due to the availabilities of my opponents. Nuzlocke, and then the Tiny Bug version casual playthrough. Casual playthrough will not go on YouTube. Bingo races and both this Nuzlocke will. Hydro Cannon! Have they evolved already? Probably not. No, it doesn't. Put you back here. Guess I'll keep the EXP share on plushie. Thing is, no, I am gonna train Lord Carp. I'm gonna use it to catch Pokemon. I can weaken them a bit and then use Spore to weaken them further. Unless I get the unless I find a Pokemon with False Swipe, or False Swipe becomes like a TM or something, I'm not gonna commit to making it a support Pokemon. And it'll evolve in 4 levels. Need to remember, I can't go over 19, or I can't use it in the gym battle against Brawly. But I want to see what Lord Carp evolves into, especially because it's my starter, so that's gonna stay on the team. He's a pretty decent member. And hopefully when it evolves, we get some good all-around stats, like Snowrun. If it becomes a Snowrun, which it shouldn't, but let's say it does, then that's all-around 50 base stats, which means it loses 30 speed, keeps its defense, and the rest gets a pretty good boost. Like a minimum, it's like a 25 to 35 point boost in his base stats, which would be nice. Or something maybe even better. That is something that we will figure out next time. For now, I'm going to end this stream. Thank you all for watching on day 3. I want to be happy and say we didn't get a death. We didn't die. No Pokemon died. Caught quite a few Pokemon. Unfortunately, we missed a capture as well with Houndour on Route 106. Need to remember that Route 108 and Route 105, we don't have a Pokemon there yet because those are only accessible via surf. They're in between different beach areas. Dewford and Petalburg for 105, Dewford and Slateport's close to Slateport and close to Petalburg for close to Slateport for Route 108. That's where the abandoned ship is, I believe, as well. So far makes sense. All looking good. I think I might actually, once Plushie hits level 16, put the EXP share on Magikarp, because defensively I feel it's too dangerous for it. Not too dangerous, but it's the most risky defensively, especially against special moves. So I might just use the XP share on it until it hits 19 and then go with the rest. And then next stream, well, next time we do this, probably going to be in a few days' time. We'll do some other things in between. Bingo races, casual playthrough for Tiny Bug version. A blind let's play, like a blind playthrough of a game. I don't know yet. I'll figure that out like tomorrow. And then we'll continue this in a few days. And hopefully in that stream, on the day 4 stream, we will, especially with this training, we'll get to level 19 with at least 5 of our Pokemon. Maybe I'll decide eventually to put Squirtle in as Squirtle in. Let's just give one more reminder of what Squirtle can do. I would like to have that just for myself for now.
Maybe we'll put Squirtle on the team, maybe not. We already have 2 water types. But I think just for safety, it's probably a good idea to put Squirtle in. So what I might just do... And Squirtle does evolve at 16. Yeah, I should remember that. So what I'm thinking of doing now, maybe I won't remember this when I get to the day 4 stream, but what I'm thinking of, whichever one hits 19 first, that isn't called Bob, because I want to keep Bob for its defenses. I'm going to swap out for Squirtle, then try and Squirtle with EXP share. Actually, I'm just going to make Lord Carp that Pokemon. You get the Charcoal. You get the EXP share. But you're also going to the front of the team. Try and get Lord Carp to level 19 first. Once it does that, I'll train Squirtle up with EXP share and other means that I have. Hopefully the others won't hit 19 before Squirtle is there. Or is even close to it. It'll have evolved by 16. It's interesting. It'll be interesting to see what it becomes. Didn't have an evolution at the end of this stream like we did at the end of the previous, when Loads had evolved to Bayleaf. However, we did have... Did we have an evolution? No, we didn't even have an evolution. I guess we tried with Heather, but not too seriously. We did have an evolution, didn't we? No, we did! Yeah, we started this stream with double evolution. We caught a Weedle, which became Cascoon, which became Goldeen. That's it for this stream. I think I've saved like 4 times. I always want to be certain. Sorry about that. I guess it's kind of annoying me now too. That's it for the stream. Thank you for watching. I'll see you. Those that are interested in this series, in the day 4 stream, and those interested in other things as well, in whichever stream I do next. Probably tomorrow. I'll see you then. Goodbye.